pizza. And everybody's got to go through the terrace hair to get to the door. If you believe that, say I did.
I did, prophet woman!
I just see theater as like an experience always. And so I feel that Mr. Ross chose a show that he knew that I could bring my classical theatrical direction training to, but also my off-kilter, really freaking weird, you know, vision on. And I think that I have combined those two things. Like I've combined the true like essence and technique of directing with the crazy off-kilter weird vision of Jahari Dodd and make it into one, you know, production.
Telemachus Clay is so different than anything I've ever done. Everything I do, it's usually, it makes sense. This makes sense too, but it's very abstract. And it was hard to understand the first couple of weeks, but you know, we all as a cast finally understand it, and now it's going to be so much easier for us to move on and engage ourselves in it.
It's got a different feel to it than other shows would, than like a large show or like a musical or something like that, because it is so personal and close to the audience and very like groovy.
Stories told through voices and sounds, and not through, you know, through sets and props. There's very few props. You know, there's a narrator who then becomes a character in the show, like, and like the cast is in the audience for a lot of it, and like it's very untheatrical, but because it's untheatrical, it makes it theatrical.
Movie, Toquet, Polydactyl, unmenu, unseven-up,
There'll be no more shopping because there'll be no more service.
and no instant coffee, and no bedpans.
It's not at Staples High School, it's at Toquet Hall. The environment's different, the staging is different, and the whole feel for the show is really different. But since the show, Telemachus Clay, is sort of offbeat and different and unique, it really works perfectly, because when the audience comes into this environment, they'll be able to get brought into our environment that we're trying to create.
I'm used to seeing a sea of people out there, and I'm just seeing, you know, I can see everyone's face, and that's just so weird for me because it's so intimate, and I just want to, I don't know, it's just so different, you know? It's like they took away half of what I love. They just took it all away, and now I'm here in this tiny theater, and I have to, like, work with this crowd.
People should come and see the show because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to be unlike any other show that you've ever seen.
I feel like a lot of people should come see this because I feel like it's a really, really cool show, and I think many people will enjoy it, getting to see, you know, your friends on stage. And it's such an intimate theater that there's like no bad seats in the house, so you can just come get tickets at the door and get a great seat and enjoy the show. It's interesting. I really like it. I think you guys will enjoy it.
The show is about people. It's about the everyman. It's about the average person. It's about you and I. And I think that if there was ever a show, if there's ever a studio in music history that really like made you think about yourself on a very like introspective level, it's this show. Telemachus Clay is the everyman. Telemachus Clay is me. Telemachus Clay is you. Like I feel that you can't help be connected to him as a character. And all these characters, like the people you know, they're your aunt, they're your uncle, they're your brother, their sister, your mother, your father. Like these are people you know. And I feel like I feel people just need to see visions of themselves.